Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be taking this 2022 Chevy Silverado LTZ on a POV test drive. This one has the Z71 off-road package, and it has the LTZ premium package. And this Silverado is finished in Summit White, and it does look pretty good. And the price on this one is $60,000. But let's go ahead and take it on a POV test drive and see how it does. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2022 Chevy Silverado LTZ. This one is not the facelifted one. So basically Chevy is making the non-facelifted one with the facelifted one. So they're, I think, doing that because they have a lot of these. So they're trying to basically just finish them, and then and they can't label them as a 2021, so they have to make them as 2021. But yeah, as you guys see, this one is not the facelifted one. Definitely I will be making a video whenever I get the chance to do a video of the facelifted one. But let's go ahead and take this LTZ trim on e-drive and see how it does. Here is a backup camera. Backup camera resolution is actually good. It is nice and clear, and seeing out of this truck is perfect. All the windows and windshield, back window, everything is very easy, and honestly driving this truck is super easy. Alright, so driving this 2022 Chevy Silverado LTZ. This thing is very nice and smooth, sounds good. This 5.3 V8 just sounds amazing. You could get the Silverado in 6.2 V8 if you want to, but this one is the 5.3 V8. Drives nice and smooth, and it is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And honestly, this 8-speed automatic transmission is nice and responsive so far. But we're gonna go ahead and take this 2022 Silverado on the highway, and we'll see how it does. By the way, it does have Apple CarPlay. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are you could use them with a USB, or you could use them as a wireless. Let's see if I could get Apple CarPlay to work. I think I have to unlock my phone. It did connect very quick when I first turned on this truck, but now I think it's using the wireless Apple CarPlay. Let's go ahead and take this truck on the highway, and we'll see how it does. It is in right here. Yep, definitely pushes me back to the seat. Good amount of body lean, which is expected, of course. This is a truck at the end of the day. In sport mode, this truck becomes more aggressive, and the steering wheel becomes nice and heavy. Yep, definitely nice and responsive in sport mode, and this thing pushes me back to the seat. And yeah, driving this 2022 Silverado is perfect. And yeah, seriously, this thing is comfortable. The suspension is nice and comfortable, and honestly, doing 55 miles per hour, almost 60 miles per hour, there is no road noise. I could hear the trucks next to me. So yeah, I definitely could hear the trucks next to me. But the cabin is nice and quiet, and I really like that. Good amount of delay from this 5.3 V8. I had to wait, I would say, about 2 seconds, but this thing is seriously comfortable, drives nice and smooth, and as I said, there is barely any road noise from those tires. Those tires are the more aggressive tires, since this Silverado has the Z71 off-road package. But anyways, if you guys are curious about the power this 5.3 V8 makes, it makes 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. And as I said, connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And honestly, this 8-speed automatic transmission is good. I think it's good enough for a truck. And honestly, driving this truck feels very easy, and it doesn't feel like this truck is big. Seeing out of this truck is very good. Back window is good. The mirrors are nice and big, and the windows are nice and large. And yeah, and overall, the seating position is perfect. I really like the seating position. You could see everything. Brakes are okay. I think they could be a little bit better. The brake pedal itself, it's a little bit on the harder side. There's an 8-inch screen, does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Definitely this screen is small, and the Silverado has the engine shut off, so when you come to a complete stop, the engine will turn off, and it is actually right here. Right here, there's a good amount of buttons. There is the lane keeping assist, parking sensors, the engine shut off, so when you come to complete stop, the engine will turn off. And there is the tailgate release, emergency light button, traction control. This button right here will turn off or turn on the AC outlets. There is 112 volt, 2 USBs, Type C, Type A, trailer braking, and this Silverado has dual climate control with an automatic function. Let's go ahead and put this truck back in normal mode. The suspension setup, it's actually very good. It's not too soft. Unlike the Ram has a very soft suspension, but it is definitely more comfortable than this Silverado. Yeah, this Silverado is not really scary around corners or turns like the Ram. Steering wheel is very light, and I really like that about this Silverado. Again, guys, this one has the LTZ premium package. Let's go ahead and do a quick acceleration right here. Yep, this was in normal mode, and honestly, there was barely any lag. Anyways, guys, this one has the LTZ premium package. Basically, it adds the nice safety features, lane keeping assist, emergency braking. It adds wireless phone charger and a few other things. And by the way, this LTZ trim is equipped with the chrome side steps, $795 option. Yeah, overall, this thing drives very good. Fuel economy numbers are not really the best from this 5.3. 15 in the city, 20 highway, and 17 combined. But this is a truck at the end of the day, so I think that's fine. As I said, the screen is an 8-inch screen. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You could use Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as wirelessly or USB. So you have two options. And yeah, overall, the seats are nice and comfortable, and the seating position is perfect. And this Silverado with this 5.3 produce a good amount of power, 355 horses and 383 pound-feet of torque. I think they're more than enough, but I really wish that this engine was had better fuel economy numbers. Gauges are very easy to understand. There's this center screen in the middle, and seriously, there is zero wind noise, zero road noise, but as I said, I could hear the cars and the trucks passing by. But other than that, this thing is very, very comfortable, and I really, really like this thing. Does have a standard size sunroof. I think this is part of the premium LTZ premium package, if I'm not mistaken. A ton of storage place in this middle, in this armrest, and yeah, this thing is super quiet. Does have adaptive cruise control, so let's go ahead and activate that. Cruise control, adaptive set to 57, switch to. So let's go ahead and set the cruise control. So it is on now, and when you touch the white lines, the right side of the seat actually vibrates, telling you that you're touching the white lines, which is really, really cool. And the green lane keeping assist turns blue, turns orange. It's not doing it now, but that's really cool. And yeah, you could set the distance between you and the car in front of you, so that's very, very cool. But does not have steering assist, and I really wish it did. But trucks are really behind when it comes to technology, so if they're adding emergency braking, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, might as well add steering assist. For 60,000, I really wish I had steering assist. But yeah, guys, other than that, very, very good, very comfortable on the highway, and this thing is super, super smooth. Brakes are, as I said, they're okay. I really wish they were a tiny bit better, but I do understand this is a truck and it is heavy. And there is a tune knob, volume knob. Climate controls are very easy to use. As I said, it does have the dual climate control with the auto function. Everything displays in that screen. GM system is nice and smooth. Engine start stop, and here is the wireless phone charger. A little bit of storage place, 2 cup holders, a ton of storage place inside, guys. This one is the crew cab, so it does have a lot of space in the back. Steering wheel is wrapped in leather, very smooth leather. Yep, definitely nice and responsive from a dead stop. You're not going to have any issues with this 5.3 V8. Yeah, definitely the brakes are good, but the brake pedal is very hard, and I really wish it wasn't as hard. There is a storage place right here. Again, guys, it has a sunroof. I'll double check if this is part of the premium package or not. Seats are wrapped in leather. Design looks okay, and yeah, seriously, this thing is very, very responsive. You hit the gas pedal and this thing just goes. By the way, this LTZ trim has a blind spot monitoring system. The lights on the mirrors are LED. Headlights are all LED except the turn signal indicators in the front. The back, everything is LED except the reverse. And for 60,000, I think Chevy should have made everything LED. But the interior lights are LED, which is good, of course. There is a good amount of buttons up there. There is the SOS. There is the OnStar. And the sunroof control. And the back window controls. Let's go ahead and test the turning radius. This is a truck. I know it's going to be a little bit hard. Turning radius is okay. Of course, this is a truck, so it does have a long wheelbase, but seriously, this thing is super easy to drive, and I really like this Silverado. I really can't wait to test drive the new one, or the facelifted one. As I mentioned, it does have auto shut off, so when you come to a complete stop, the truck will turn off. And yeah, I'm seriously impressed. Let's go ahead and test the all-wheel drive system. A little bit of wheel spin on the inner wheel, and I do actually have it in automatic mode, but very smart, figured out what's going on, and then everything was perfect, so no issues there. And yeah, seriously, very impressed. It is nice and spacious, but again guys, this thing is very easy to drive. Fuel economy numbers are a little bit down, 15 in the city, as I mentioned, 20 highway and 17 combined. I really wish they were a little bit better on this 5.3. And the LTZ trim is the second highest trim you could buy. So the highest trim is the High Country, so LTZ is right underneath the High Country. But I am impressed with it. It is definitely a beautiful truck, but for $60,000, I think that Chevy could have added more things to it. It honestly doesn't really feel like a $60,000 truck. So I really wish that it had like a bigger screen. I know the facelifted one has a bigger screen, but I think Chevy should have done that when they first came out with this Silverado. But the drive is beautiful, very comfortable. Seeing out of this truck is very easy. And yeah, overall this Silverado is very comfortable to drive. Seats are amazing, nice and comfortable, and you're definitely getting a good amount of things on this Silverado for $60,000. But I think they could have made, let's say, the interior a little bit better, and they could have done a little bit better with other things like LED turn signal indicators in the front and other things like that. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this POV test drive of this 2022 Chevy Silverado LTZ. This is not the facelifted one. I can't wait to test drive the facelifted one. I would like to thank Mike and Chevy in Milford, Connecticut for providing me this Silverado. If you guys are interested and if you guys are around, make sure to come check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.